Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. Be proud of the fruits of your labor. Now, I'm going to tell you something now, and I got to be very clear on how I say this. Because I've talked about, people buying a lot of stuff and living beyond their means and, buying stuff that they can't afford. But that's not really your labors. Because a lot of times if you're living above your means, all you're doing is paying the credit card companies and usually get caught up. No, I'm talking about when you get stuff and you paid for it without any issue. Be proud of it. You know what? Seriously. Because one of the problems I see out here, you get a lot of people, particularly broke people, who try to make it seem like having money is evil. That's because they don't have it. So they try to say, well, because of the religion or rich people are evil or something. And to make you feel bad, you buy something. Like you might buy some like fancier clothes, which is kind of smart because fancier clothes and more expensive name brands and all of that, more luxury items actually last longer. Because I got a bunch of like Ralph Lauren's that I've had for years. I got a pair of short jean shorts, Ralph Lauren, and you know what? Just a little distressed after 20 years. Just a little. I could actually wear them out, except there's a hole where I'm not in a flattering place. But I can still wear them technically. So, But I'm proud of what my labors have brought me. Like, people will say, well, you got that big old house. You don't need that big old house. But you can afford that big old house. Be proud that you can do it. See, one of the things is don't feel guilty if you legitimately make enough money to get something. It's only a problem if you live beyond your means. But what if you live within your means, even under your means, but can still afford that Porsche? That's some of those new Porsches coming out. What's wrong with that? You worked for it, right? You worked for it. You paying the bill on it. Shoot, especially if you paying it monthly, you keeping it up, you should enjoy it. Or you get that house in a better neighborhood. Now, sometimes the people in the poor neighborhood, somebody move, they say, oh, they think they bougie or something. Well, you earned it, right? Think about it. You worked hard to get to the point where you can move to a better neighborhood, be in a better environment. You didn't get there for free. You didn't win the lottery. Be proud of that. Whatever your labor is, whatever the results, if you use it to travel, as long as you can afford it. See, it's only, like I said, I would still say there's only a problem if you living beyond your means, because that's going to create a problem for you. But within your means, like you worked hard. You did the overtime, you did the work, everything. You should live comfortably. You should buy a watch that's not going to break down like in a month or so. It could be as luxury as you want, as long as you feel good with it. You should get some more expensive shoes because you can wear them for years. As long as you got to shine them. Keep shining those shoes, yo. Especially for men, I always have a shoe shine kit. But you got those shoes, the shirts. Like I said, now y'all see me usually in some polos or something like that. The thing is, I've had them. There's some I've had for years. I think out of all of them, one got like a tiny hole in it. And that was just it got caught on something. They still in good shape. In fact, I remember when my sons were young, we had me and the co-parent were part of a network of families that would like share stuff and everything. It was a powerful thing. Actually a solution to a lot of things. And the thing is, as part of that thing, you had some people that would give my son some hand-me-down polos and stuff. And I'm not going to complain, because that's one thing. When you got kids, they're going to grow. They're going to grow. I'm still a little perturbed that I bought my son some fancy baby shoes, and before he could really wear them, he'd already grown. So, get used clothes for him. That's like a little thing too. Don't be afraid to get some used clothes or some gently like hitting a gift store or something for your kids. Unless you're one of those ones, you got the money, you can just buy them new stuff and you just give it away. Enjoy that if you can. But my point is about the polos with my sons, they were still in great shape. And they end up giving them away themselves. They end up giving them away, especially my youngest like giving stuff to Goodwill because they outgrow it, but they still in great shape. No, don't be mad or don't feel like any guilt because you can buy something. Because one thing about most expensive things, it's like it's good quality and you actually save money in the long run. But then psychologically, people will try to guilt you for who they think they are or something. One, you probably need some new friends. Look, I've talked before about money consciousness and a wealth consciousness and a poverty consciousness. You don't need to be around people with a poverty consciousness anyway. You know, you want to be able free to buy the things or live the lifestyle, travel, whatever you want to do if you worked for it. Be proud of it, you know, because I was thinking about that because, you know, of course, people know I've moved and I could like do videos in different parts of the house, even though I pretty much settled on this, like just 3 spots. I'm proud I can do that. I'm here because of work, not luck. I had to work to get here. You know, I'm gonna have to work even harder because, well, I want a bigger place. I like space. But if I get that big old space, I don't even have to have a lot of furniture in it. I'm good with it. Shoot, if I want to put expensive furniture, as long as I work for it, boom. Be proud of the fruits of your labor, though. Because never have an issue with whatever you get because you worked for it and you enjoy it. Now, I will say this. Don't get something fancy to impress other people. Only get something that you want. Never get anything to impress other people. You know? Because then you buying it for them to enjoy it or to hate on you. Get some if you want that like fancy type of car. Because I'm already thinking about my next car. I'm already thinking about it. And I'm going to have to have a bigger place because I'll probably keep the car I have, which got probably another good 10 years in it. And then I need a place with, like, I could park 2 cars in the garage. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I can do that now. I'm proud of it. I actually could. You know, shoot. I'm just proud of what I can do because it's the labors. I'm proud I can, like, record this. Go to the airport, get a day of ticket, and travel wherever. Probably most of the world, really. I'm proud I can do that. But that's the result of my labor. I want every one of you to be able to say the same thing. You know, you worked hard. Whatever you got, whatever you were able to do, it's there because you worked for it. Whether you working on a job, 2 jobs, you got 3 jobs, whatever you get as a result of it, you worked for it. Or you got a career someplace, you worked for it. Or you have a business and you did real well. It's no shame. Yes, you want to put some away in the business. But if you have a surplus, bless yourself. Bless yourself. Be proud of the fruits of your labor. All right? You earned every penny. Let me say that again. You earned it. So you should enjoy it as you see fit. And heck, even though I'm against living beyond your means, if for whatever reason you get some enjoyment out of that, okay, hey, you enjoy that too if that's you. But I'm saying just in general, my policy would be if you can afford it, there's nothing wrong with going for it as long as you can afford it. And as long as it's something that you want, you know, and you want to be proud of because you worked for it. If you're pushing that luxury car, you had to work to pay for it. You living in that nice home, you had to work for it. You got those nice clothes, you had to work for it. Be proud of the fruit of your labor. All right? So that's all I have for now, y'all. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.